GMS literally changed the YouTube world from when they took away bulletins, because that's how we was communicating with each other. That's how we were holding classes. Then they started changing. The way you had to get all your accounts the same way. Yep. Then they started changing the way you put videos up. GMS literally changed. Like Axe say, who are these men who have turned the world upside down?
If you remember, Yahoo used to have Yahoo Chat. We used to go back. Remember in the days we used to go on the Christian chat, and you used to have if you had a microphone. You be going in there and you would speak to whoever you are, wherever they come from. And brother, I think me, Gabar, right, we kept going in there so damn much while he had the class up there in Connecticut. And them jokers said, you know what, man, we better cut them jokers out, man. So the jokers took that chat site in Yahoo and eliminated it. Because we was actually going in there preaching to the masses that were in there in Yahoo chat. Back in the 90s.
Hey, back when Split came, we found out that with some niggas, the Chinese water rat, a rum inside, yeah, them guys from Boston, the original Boston crew, which by the way, I went up there and started that, all right? That's right. Well, anyway, they had a little chat thing going on their website. That was long before YouTube and Ustream, and I'm going to speak about Ustream too, all right? We were banned for life from Ustream, you know, and Justin TV. And there was one show that these brothers were doing, and while they were doing the show was just cut, you know. And because me and Gabar and Ron, we said forget about it because they keep cutting our shit. I said I'm tired of this shit, man. And we ain't even saying nothing, man. I mean, we just going into basic scriptures, man. But it was offending them. But these guys had that. They had that chat, and we used to go in that chat room, man, and we were a terror to them guys. And then one time, Saadia asked Gabar, I think Gabar was typing up, the main guy that was doing the typing was this brother, Thun, because this guy can type like 250 words a minute. I mean, he'd be, you know? And then we knew how to copy and paste the scriptures, and they didn't know how to do it, you know? So you come up with a scripture, yep. And anyway, one of them made a statement and said to Gabar, because Gabar was on it at the time. He said, "Why don't you guys?" They kept saying, "Is this the Ha? Is this the Ha?" And then we wouldn't say nothing, right? But they knew it was us, right? And then the Saadia, one of them said to Gabar, "Why don't you get your own chat room?" And then Gabar said, "We do have our own chat room. Yours."
Then they changed it up and
No, they did. They would cut us. They would cut us off. Then we get another username. Then they cut us off. Then they totally cut us by changing the whole. Well, you had to know them to get that password, and it took about maybe a year and a half. But the brother got the password. But then by the time he said, "Look, man, I'm tired of them. I don't deal with them motherfuckers no more." You know. Hey, but we was always a terror, man. We were always a terror. Go ahead.
We were talking about Nate Satan. This is Philippians, the first chapter, and starting at 15. It says, "Some indeed preach Yahushai, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Christ of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel."
And that's us. That's us, man. You know. Anyway, I got another scripture right here. I got it right here for you. You can just grab it and read it. This is Ecclesiasticus, the 5th chapter, and the 7th verse on down to the end. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 7. "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed."
So a lot of these guys are going to be destroyed. They keep playing games, man. They're going to be at one day, out of the blue, they're going to get destroyed.
"And perish in the day of vengeance. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten.
Oh, that's comfy. That's comfy. That's Johanna. That's all you guys, Bubble-Eye Blackfish, all you guys that sold out, man. Read that again.
Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten.
Now, how did you get your goods unjustly gotten? Because you made a deal with the devil, man. And they told you, look, we're going to give you X amount of millions of dollars, but you can't teach that. And that's the only thing. We're not going to mess with you no more. Then they're going to come to you again. Also, drop that. Then they'll throw some money in your face. See, that's called a hook. They got you on the hook, man. Go ahead.
For they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
For they, and you listen, you hearing us, Johanna, degenerate gay hind nuts. All right, that's another name that I give you, man. All right? You know that you sold out. Your stupid ass, grimy nigga friends that following your ass, they don't know what's going on because they're not all there upstairs, man. And if the Most High gets you before the destruction, what are your grimy niggas gonna do? They gonna go back to snatching pocketbooks, snatching chains, all right, forging checks, all right, stealing credit cards, being a homosexual, you know. Go ahead.
Winnow not with every wind, the village people. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way. For so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue. Be steadfast in thy understanding.
Be steadfast in thy understanding. Once you get this understanding, don't double think it, man. And you know the elders at GMS and the other brothers, the up and coming elders, they ain't gonna steer you wrong, man. They're doing this thing in sincerity, man. We ain't getting, believe me, I didn't become no richer getting this truth, man. You know? Because I'm going to say this too. A lot of these brothers, GMS, they double liners to the elders. They ain't sending, a lot of them guys ain't sending us tights, man. You know? But do we constantly throw it in your face like a Baptist preacher? You got to come out your pot. No, because you know why? Because some of us work, some of us is laid off, you know. Some of y'all do send tights, you know. So everything works out, man. We ain't trying to become multi-millionaires in this society, man. Because if I do come in $100 million, guess what? I'm gonna open up a daggone studio, man. I'm gonna get them two of those Canon, the C3 300. I'm gonna get them, man. I'm gonna get better equipment. Like a case in point, I'm gonna give you an example. Alex Jones bragged that he's making millions now, but he puts most of that money in his operation, man. He did a video where he got this abandoned warehouse, man, and he converted that shit. He said we're gonna have the computer room over here, we're gonna have the green room over here, and before he didn't have hardly nothing. Oh yeah, well I listen to that every day on. Well, Johanna Bar turned me on to XM radio, and I listen to Alex Jones every day, man. I listen to all those XM radio. Say again? Oh, of course. Yep. But they all listen to. We listen to them. We watch them. But we'll say that we watch them. You know, they'll listen to us, and they'll use some of the stuff that we have. Right. 2005, I think it was. 2004, 2005. Yep. But anyway, one of his guys, Radowski, he actually came to the camp, and we got the video somewhere. He was out there with the other dudes that be on those videos. He was with us for about a good 45 minutes. You know?
The guy that was with CNN came out there. He said, man, he was standing up there listening for a whole hour. Then he was talking on the corner.
Well, we had actors. We had this movie director said he wanted to make a movie with us in it, man. And we didn't think the guy was a movie director, but when I went back home, I Googled it, and they showed him at the Oscars, and I said, that's the same guy. I forget his name. But he had made the movie, The King of New York? All right, he's an older dude, but he looked like a bum. He had he had regular street clothes, but in them photos on Google, he was wearing tuxedos and all that, man. And it wasn't like we wanted to be in a movie because we're doing the work. But he said, I know about you guys, and I want to make a movie. Oh, hell yeah. He said, I want to make a movie about the end of the world. And then he gave us his number and all that, but we never called, you know? So yeah, well, they're making mockery. He's a clown anyway. The nigga's not even funny. Oh, yeah, well, Mayweather probably listened to us anyway, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be steadfast.